So, there's been a lot of talk about Bloodborne coming to PC through leaks, and ever since Horizon Zero Dawn was announced for PC, it only makes sense that Bloodborne would be ported over as well. Now, you can play Bloodborne currently on PC through the PS Now app. That being said, it's not the best experience between input delay, clearly streamed video with like occasional stutters and choppiness. It just doesn't compare to Bloodborne at 60 FPS with excellent graphics quality that like a natural Bloodborne port would be at for PC. So needless to say, I'm excited for Bloodborne PC to launch, as it was the only reason that I bought a PS4 to begin with, and the hardest reason for me to sell one, or sell mine rather. I did end up selling it though, and because I was done with Bloodborne being on like the third playthrough or whatever, and having had my fair share of like PvP fun, so I felt like I was done with the game and decided to sell it, being the only reason I had a PlayStation to begin with, because whenever I got my PlayStation, that's when I like built my new computer, and not the one I'm using now, is like my new old computer, I guess I would say. But yeah. Like I said, I was done with Bloodborne at the time, and I felt like I got my use out of it. Until I heard these rumors. Then it got me excited, so I immediately downloaded PS Now. I recovered my hacked PlayStation account and jumped into Bloodborne. The excitement began to die, though, when I realized this isn't the experience I once had. Having already sold my PlayStation, I soldiered through the input lag and frame drops just to get the gameplay for this video. It was frustrating. It was a really frustrating experience. Bloodborne rewards very aggressive gameplay, which is hard enough on its own, but whenever you throw in the before-mentioned issues with PS Now game streaming, it's a recipe for seeing the "you died" screen over and over again. I could definitely play through the game if I wanted to, but it really wouldn't be that enjoyable for me. So yeah, I don't know if I will actually play through until it comes to PC. Or I'll just play on the PlayStation. I might have to buy another one, to be honest. I really don't want to, but who knows. I'll buy 2 PlayStations because of Bloodborne. Funny how that works. Anyways. The main reason I think that it should come to PC, like an actual natural port, is because, one, you can get better graphics than you can on PC, or than you can on PlayStation, rather. And like higher frame rates and all that is just more capable, and we can see Bloodborne in a way that we haven't before. So, not only that, is the fact that it's only on PlayStation limits the amount of players that can play it. Now, if you brought it to PC, which PC has the biggest like player base out of all systems, most people are playing on PC. So if you bring it to PC, you're going to open up the door for so many more people to actually play it and experience it. And a lot of people that play on PC have already played the other Souls games. And bringing it to them is... I guess I would say not bringing it to them is entirely unfair, because they've supported the Souls series throughout the entire thing. Now, I get that PlayStation did fund the game, so like they're entitled to do whatever they want with it. And that's why I'm actually super excited to see if they actually bring it to PC, or if these rumors are all like fake or whatever. I really hope not. I really hope that it's coming to PC, because that's where I'll be playing it. So bringing it to PC and to these players that haven't got to experience it, and even players that have experienced it, will buy it again on PC, because that's how I did for like every Souls game. I was playing on Xbox 360 for Dark Souls 1, and then for PlayStation 4 I was playing like Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. I bought all those games on Steam, so like I have them on consoles. I still have them on consoles, for the consoles I don't even own anymore. I forgot to sell them. But anyways, yeah, I have it on PC as well. So not only will it do extremely well, and you'll get players to buy the game on different systems. I mean, it's how it's going to work. So, like I said, opening up the door to people being able to play it on different systems, bringing new people to the game that haven't played it before, it'll honestly, like, how am I trying to word this? So it's already been on PlayStation for quite a while, right? And bringing it onto PC will breathe new life into the game. It'll bring a lot more players into the ecosystem, or the player base, rather. And I think it could thrive really well on PC because of, like, all the support that the community gives, especially with, like, the older Dark Souls games. Like, there's plenty of mods. And, like, whenever the game gets stale, I guess, for, like, players who play the shit out of it, there's always mods that come and, like, revamp everything, that redo everything. And I find it very, like, I don't know. The PC community has something the PlayStation community doesn't. And that is all that mod support. And it's fantastic. I absolutely love that. So, not only will this breathe new life into the game, but, like, even when it starts to slow down on PC, the mod support will breathe life into the game again. And I don't know. It's just, it's a no-brainer for me. Like, why not bring it to PC? So, another reason is the PS Now thing. Like, yeah, you can play it on PC. You could be saying that right now. Well, why don't you just play it on PS Now? Like, why do you have to have a port? Because it sucks. Like, PS Now just, the technology isn't there yet, I don't think. There's too many, like, frame stutters, input lag, and it just, with that fast-paced and that aggressive of gameplay, you just cannot keep up. It's not going to work. I mean, I'm sure somebody probably could, but, like, the majority of players, rather, are not going to be able to keep up with that because of the input lag. It is just ridiculous. So, I think that moving forward, console exclusives are going to be a thing of the past. And I really hope that that is the case, because why, like, most of the players, most gamers, rather, are on PC, rather than, like, on consoles. There's still a decent chunk on consoles, right? But most people are playing on PC now. There's been a huge push to go to PC, like, in the last decade, let's say. Most of us who grew up on, like, Xbox 360 or, like, you know, even Nintendo 64, we all moved over to PC. Most of us, rather. Some people are still buying consoles because that's cheaper, I guess. I honestly, I don't know. Like, being in my mindset or whatever, you can still build a PC cheaper and have it outperform a console. So I guess it's simplicity. Like, the simplicity of things. They don't have to really, you know, maintain their machine or do anything, even though there's really not that much to it. I think that it's just, there's a lot there. There's a lot to, like, pick up at first for people to, like, understand how, you know, PCs work or, you know, are built. But, and then, like, they see these, like, Origin PC or whatever, or Zydex. They see all these, like, boutique build places, and they get overwhelmed by the prices that they see listed there, and they don't know what, like, the certain components are. So I can see why an Xbox or a PlayStation is compelling, because you don't have to research any of the parts. You know that, like, once you buy the system for this price, you're gonna know that you're gonna get a constant stream of games that work and run well. Kind of well. I don't know. Like, good for the scenario. I mean, like I said, PC runs a hell of a lot better. Like, you can run better graphics and better settings, but, like, since you're on Xbox, you don't have to configure any of that. You don't have to, like, set your settings to, like, low or medium settings. Like, there's none of that really on console compared to, like, PC, where you have to, like, set your settings to where your hardware can allow it to play. Like, if you're gonna go, like, the budget route. Whereas on, like, Xbox, I don't know, maybe some people think that, like, on Xbox or PlayStation, the graphic settings are already on high, I guess. But they're really not. So it's just interesting to see, I guess. Like, I don't really know how to, like, put myself into, like, different mindsets very well to, like, understand why people buy, like, console versus PC, or, like, vice versa. Well, I mean, I guess I know vice versa, because, like, I bought a PC and decided to do away with my consoles, but, yeah. Anyways, like, Bloodborne coming to PC as well is so unique mechanically and differs a lot from, like, the other Souls games on PC. So I don't think that it would be like a replacement for them. Obviously not, because like, why would they keep making them and like people still play them? They vary enough to allow them to coexist, I guess, because they're not just like a. It's not like Call of Duty where they just. Well, no, I guess Call of Duty kind of does have player bases on the other, so I guess that's a bad example. What would be a good example? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But you know what I mean. They don't replace each other. It's like a great, like, not an alternative. That's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but like Bloodborne is so different from Souls games, mechanically speaking. It, like, you don't use shields, you use a gun to parry, and honestly, I find the parry system in Bloodborne a lot more rewarding. I like it more. The parry system in Dark Souls just kind of annoys me. I can, like, I can do it just fine, but it just feels better with a gun. I don't know why. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, honestly, these are my reasons of why Bloodborne should come to PC. And I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing? Should Bloodborne come to PC? Honestly, I say, like, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, it should come to PC. Because all the before-mentioned stuff, I don't see it not coming to PC. That's not very consumer-like. What is the word? It's pretty anti-consumer. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. It's pretty anti-consumer not to release it on PC and only have it, like, on exclusives. Now, I've seen, like, other people argue for, like, they should keep it exclusives because that's what keeps... I don't know. The reasons behind it, I don't really agree with. You can say whatever you want, but I'm completely against exclusives. I really don't think it matters. And honestly, there's a lot more, like... I guess there's a lot more exclusives, if you want to call them that, on PC. And I don't really not agree with it. It's just, like, the easier platform to develop for. At least in my opinion, being a indie dev myself. I make video games or whatever, and I find it easiest to develop on PC. That's just me, though. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I think that it would, well, it would make game development so much faster, I think, because you would be using less resources to porting over the game to different things, or, you know, while you're building the game, less resources to, like, make it compatible with all these platforms while going through the build process. And I think that if they were just, like, if consoles were done for, or consoles ran like Windows or something, they would be just PCs. Like, if they just did that, or if, like, it was like a toned down version of Windows, to where, like, it's still technically Windows, but it's, like, gaming oriented and the user interface was all changed, then I think that it would really streamline building games and stuff, like, make it very more efficient, more efficient rather, and it would just we wouldn't see such long, like, development cycles or unfinished games. Well, I shouldn't say that. In theory, we shouldn't see them, but we probably will because of publishers. So if we can get rid of publishers, that'd be great. But I rambled on enough. I think Bloodborne should come to PC. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. I know I don't say that enough. I need to start saying that in my videos because people forget I exist. So to make it easier on them, and me, make it easier on me especially, just hit the subscribe and bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload and you won't forget about me. It happens. It happens, though. Let's see if we can beat this algorithm. Peace out.